Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecast, the show / series / YouTube video / podcast where I talk about stuff. And yeah, today we have quite a few things to talk about actually. I don't know how long of a conversation this one's going to be, but we actually do have a couple things to talk about. Yeah, so we have quite a few things to talk about in today's Minecast. So I thought we'd go straight into it. Now, we don't have any questions because basically the Minecast went away for a little bit. But yeah, if you're watching this and you're used to leaving questions, please go leave some questions. I'd like to have at least 2 questions for the next Minecast because, you know, there definitely is some level of drag to the Minecasts that don't have questions. Because there's only so much I can talk about without being prompted to talk about something. Because I could talk about something really boring for the next 30 minutes, and I wouldn't know because to me, I'm just talking. But to you guys, you suggest what I should talk about, and then, you know, it's a lot easier. And if you guys have any things you want me to talk about, I'll pretty much talk about anything except for politics and religion. You know, just keep those 2 cards off the table. Actually, there's a couple other things I won't talk about, but, you know, let's not think about it too hard. Yeah, let's get straight into this. So, stuff that's happened recently is we have been uploading onto this channel for 1 year now. Okay, that's crazy. 1 year of videos? That is that's insane. There's just no way that we've been doing videos for a year. That's how I felt when it came up. Cause I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a time capsule. Time capsule? Am I saying that right? Time capsule. I don't know. I have issues with my words, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna do a time capsule, and I'm like, this could be fun. I'll get some pictures printed off. I'll prepare it. It's gonna be a couple weeks, you know. It's not that big of a deal. And then, literally days later, I look, and that video is a year old. Is a year old the next day. Because I filmed that video on September 8th, the day before the channel's 1 year anniversary. I thought the channel's anniversary was September 19th. So I was in a hurry to bury that thing. I buried it in my backyard. The first day that I buried it, it was super noticeable. It's been buried for about 2 days now. And it's completely gone, and the grass has already started growing over it. So, you know, I might not be able to find it in a year. That's something that my sister said that it would be funny if I couldn't find it in a year. I disagreed, but it would make a pretty funny video if I had to dig like 12 holes in my yard at some point. I don't know. But yeah, it's crazy that we've come up on a year so fast. Like, if you guys go back to the very first Minecast, I think I said at 1 year of videos, I want to have 75 subscribers. Which, 75, that is a lot of subscribers. Like, looking back, I remember when I hit 75, and I was like, yeah, this is crazy. This is my first big goal. Okay, in my mind, 70 was my first big subscriber goal. And then it's like, I hit 70 subscribers. And then, here we are 1 year later. Not quite. I think that video came out in March, but basically a year later, you know, basically going into year 2 of the channel, which is absolutely insane. You know, this is the first video of year 2 on the channel. I don't know if I'm gonna make it a playlist. That would be cool, actually, to make, like, Manta Ray year 1 as a playlist, and then year 2. It would basically be easier for people to watch the videos, because I think we have 112 videos in year 1, which is pretty crazy. I might actually work on that today, so I don't know. Go check the playlist of the channel. You might see a year 1 and a year 2 there. If you're quick enough, it might be there. I don't know. I haven't decided fully yet, but it actually seems like a pretty good idea the more I think about it. So I'm probably actually gonna do that. That sounds really cool. But yeah, like I said, I wanted 75 subs, and we're at 206 as of recording. That's absolutely crazy. I just want to say thank you guys again for, like, the best first year I probably could have had. Like, I know there's, like, stories of people hitting, like, 1 million subs in their first year of YouTube. And it's like, there's that one channel that started at some point last year that has, like, 3 million subs now. That would have been, like, one, impossible. Like, they more than likely had a formula to grow and were prepared to grow. I just, if you go into it saying, oh, I'm gonna have 1 million subs, you're not more likely to get there, but you're more determined. And I didn't really have that mindset. My mindset was, oh, I made a Minecraft video, I'm gonna upload it. And then I was like, oh, I made another one, I'm gonna upload it. And then I just started uploading every single day, for the last year. I wish I could say I've uploaded every day for the last year, but I don't think I can say that. Maybe this year I can try to upload every day. Probably not, though. That's not really something that I've ever thrived to do, is, everyday content, just because I believe in, if I can make a video good and it takes 2 days, or I can make a bad video and it takes 1 day, I'm gonna make the video that takes 2 days. Like the bird creatures video didn't take, it was one of the longer videos to make, but that's getting a little off topic. We are gonna talk about that in today's Minecast, though. Don't worry. This is the first Minecast since bird creature, and I have some stuff I want to talk about the bird creature. So yeah. Hello. Those were some weird sounds you were making just then. Okay. I'm not supposed to talk about the gameplay. I'm sorry. It's been a couple weeks. I forgot. Yeah. Moving right along to the thing I want to talk about is the 1 year thing. It's crazy. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. If it wasn't for the support, I would have quit 6 months ago. I wouldn't still be doing videos if it wasn't for all the crazy support that I've had. And it's just like from friends and family. It's just been, really nice to do it. And if I'm here to make a goal for year 3, I'm going for it. 1,000 subscribers by year 3. That is, and if we can get more than that, that would be absolutely insane. My goal by year 3 is to have 1,000 subscribers. I think we can do it. I've heard people say that the first 100 and the first 1,000 are sometimes the hardest. We've got the first 100, let's get the first 1,000. That's what I have to say about that. Let's go straight to 1,000, then we're that much closer to getting me that play button that I want so bad. I want the play button. I just want one. I just want one play button. I don't even want, I don't even want to do, YouTube as a career. I want a play button. That's all I want. Please, somebody give me a play button. I'm kidding. Yeah, I think that's all I have to touch on about the whole 1 year thing. Yeah, I think that's about it for 1 year stuff. Let's move on to the next topic that I want to talk about. And that is, this is a mini topic. Thumbnails. What do you guys think of the recent thumbnails? I think they're pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good with the recent thumbnails. I didn't used to ever try with my thumbnails, and I didn't used to ever try with my editing. I used to be like, oh yeah, unedited, laid back videos. That's fun, that's cool. And it is. It's really cool to see videos like that. There are a lot of people who do videos like that. Mitch, he does mostly unedited videos, and it's he just cuts the recording, starts the recording. And I used to do that. I still do that for some videos, like the Sea of Thieves videos and stuff. They're all mostly unedited because I like that kind of content, and it feels more real to have unedited footage. It feels more real to be able to watch the commentator actually, not jump around every 3 seconds, which I'm realizing is kind of hypocritical because my Minecraft survival videos, they kind of jump around a little bit, and the thing is, they're my only videos that do that, and I'm actually really happy with the Minecraft survival stuff. I am thinking, okay, if you've made it this far into the Minecast, go to the comments and say, if you guys want every day for a week Minecraft survival videos. So 7 Minecraft survival videos. Obviously, I would upload other videos alongside them. Now, if I did this, it'd probably be next week. So I need to know today as the video comes out or the next day so that I can start recording them. So that is just my thing. If you guys want that, then do tell me, because I will do it. But if not enough people want it, then I probably won't do it because it'd be pointless. But it's a really fun series, guys. You don't even know. Well, actually, you probably do. You probably just feel like the fun come off of it, because I love recording that series. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I never have a plan before the episode. Like, I'll think, oh, I want to do this, and then I'll start the video, I'll say something, and then I'll do something completely different. I've recorded the first 4 episodes as of right now, and 3 are out right now. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 are out right now, and like 3 and 4, I'm just like, no spoilers, obviously. But 3 and 4, they go in some weird directions sometimes, and it's like, what am I doing? Like, am I actually playing Minecraft doing this? Like, I started a Minecraft survival because I was jealous of Mitch, Riptide, and Blazer, and I guess a cringe. He has a bit of a survival world in his live streams, but I don't usually watch his whole live streams. They're usually like 2 hours, so I don't usually watch. That's just kind of my thing. If a video is like over an hour long, I probably won't watch the whole thing, but not a big deal. Like I was saying, they all have their survival worlds, and they're all taking it so seriously, and they all have, netherite armor, and the best stuff, and an elytra, and we've killed the ender dragon 7.5 times. It's like, no, that's not really for me. That's not my thing. I don't want to do that because it would get boring for me after the first 10 episodes. Because if it was one of those series where like, oh, episode 9 I kill the ender dragon, episode 10 I kill the wither, episode 11 I do 6.5 raids, episode 12 I set up a auto raid farm. It's like, well, literally the first 11 episodes of my series is probably gonna be me building a shrine to my sheep or something. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's what makes it so fun, is I get on and I'm like, what's gonna make not only a funny video, but also an entertaining video for the Minecraft stuff. Because it's like, Minecraft can get stale. I think that's one of the reasons that the decline started, is everybody was doing the same thing in 2016. Everybody was doing the exact same thing in Minecraft. And you have to be able to do something different, or, you're not adding anything to the table. You're just doing exactly what everyone else is doing. And that can get repetitive. I'm not saying that, following the trends and doing, like, Minecraft challenges and role plays and all that is bad or anything, because, well, why would it be? It's all fun to do, but it's different from, thinking of your own original thing. Another thing is the bird creature. It's a skit / roleplay / story thing that I thought of in a few days. Like, now you might be thinking, a few days? It took you a few days to think of that? Yeah, it actually did. I'm a little, I'm not ashamed of that because there's a story behind it. Nobody can get the story because I haven't released any other parts yet, so there's no way. If somebody left a comment saying oh, here's the bird creature story solved, I would be surprised because it goes in a lot of weird directions. But it's not a story that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this and stuff like this is gonna happen, and then crazy stuff like this is gonna happen. It's not something that I'm like, oh yeah. It's just something I was like, okay, I want to make a video about bird creatures, because for a little while now, as a joke, I had bird creature analyst in my channel description. I don't remember why I put it in my about page. It was just a joke, and nobody ever brought it up or anything. I don't think anyone ever even noticed that it was there. But the fact that it was there always, to me, was a reminder that one day I was gonna have to do something with it, and then I made the bird creatures video. And the bird creatures video has, secrets to it. It has a setting, it has a plot, it has characters. The fish character, the Fortnite guy, that was just a random skin I grabbed off minecraftskins.net. I thought it looked funny. It's the Fortnite guy, fish stick, and he's not important to the story, but the other 2 characters are, but they're not even, well, one of them is the main character. I'm not getting into it because it would be boring for me to explain. Maybe in a live stream. Do you guys want to see a live stream where I just talk about it? because I could do that. I have a big story planned out that might never happen. Like, that's the thing that I think about is like, yeah, I might just never do this because it would take a long time and parts of it wouldn't be that interesting and would be really hard for me to do right now as someone with, I have access to 2 Minecraft accounts to use like for a skit, and that's like at most, and one would have to be the camera in every scene, so unless I was in third person or something, which I don't know how I feel about that. So yeah, I don't know if there'll be another one for a little while. There is gonna be another one. I promise you that. There's gonna be another one. But I just don't know when. Which is fine. Like, there's no problem with that. You know, there will be another one though, and it probably won't have anything to do with the bird creature, the next one, because the bird creature is a very small part in the story. It's the people that matter. But as a bird creature analyst myself, I can tell you that bird creatures are real. And if you ever see one in the wild, just contact me at fakephonenumber.com, and it's probably actually a website. That's probably a website. I'm gonna say don't look it up just in case, but it doesn't sound like a harmful website. I'm not looking it up though. I'm not doing the research. Yeah, like I said, there's probably a story behind it that I'm coming up with in my head, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna go anywhere with it. There will be at least another bird creature video, probably by the end of October. Also, I started work in my head like a while ago, not too long ago, about a special Halloween video. Issue with the Halloween video that I'm coming up with is there's a part of it that's gonna take a little while to do and is gonna be a little difficult, and I don't know if I'll get it finished. Not by Halloween. It'll definitely, Halloween's quite a ways away, but I'm thinking that I don't know if it's really worth the kind of time it would take. So there might not be a special Halloween video. I want to do a special Halloween build battle, so if you're watching this Blazer, then, you know, that's something I want to do is around, does Halloween fall on a Saturday? That'd be really lucky if it did. Also, 2 build battles this week. There will be another build battle on Saturday. Also, Blazer is now uploading them on his channel, which is really great. Don't know why he wasn't doing it from the beginning, though. That's probably on me somewhat. You know, I probably could have said something at some point, but I didn't, so it's on me. So yeah, I really love the build battle series. To get a little off topic, like, I love the build battle series, and I really feel like it might overtake this series soon as my longest series, because, fun fact, this is my longest series, both in how long I've been doing it and in duration now, because The Sims 4, I don't think I'm ever going to do another Sims 4 video, just to be completely honest. Like, you come to the Minecast for the facts. No, there probably won't be another Sims 4 video, at least for a long time. It's just, Sims 4 gets a little repetitive after a little while. And I know there's a way to make it entertaining, but I never sought out to be a Sims 4 guy. Like, I know that's how I started, and it's like, there's definitely something there, but not my thing anymore, really. I want to do VR videos. That's something I've always wanted to do, is VR videos, but there's a couple issues with that. For one, I feel like VR would be kind of weird without a face cam, and I don't want to show my face, obviously. Just something I'm not ready to do. 1 million subscribers, I'll show my face, question mark. Joking, but not if you guys aren't. If you guys are willing to give me 1 million subscribers, I'll take 2 play buttons. Huh, the golden play button looks so nice. I just want a play button, if you can't tell. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Once again, bringing up the game, sorry. But like I was saying, I want to do VR videos, like, it's a little late now because it's kind of past the trend, but FNAF VR would be quite fun. I also, like, there's Job Simulator is a really fun VR game. The other one, Vacation Simulator. There's a lot of VR games. I think you can play Minecraft in VR. I think. Yeah, you can play Minecraft in VR. So, Minecast in VR. That would be insane. Also, another issue is I'd have to use my old mic, which it doesn't sound too bad, but, you know. Also, VR's not really an easy thing to set up when you don't have room to set it up. And it'd be like a one-time thing probably, so I'd have to, if I did multiple VR videos, it'd all have to be on the same day. And I'd probably be tired after like 2 VR videos. Like if I was doing like a VR workout or something, I don't know. VR is so much fun though, and I really do miss playing the VR a lot. So yeah, our VR recently stopped working because I don't know why. I guess having it for 4 years, it just kind of decided to stop, which was very upsetting, and VR is so expensive for it to just kind of stop working that it's kind of upsetting. We're thinking, I guess, like, not to be controversial, but I don't know what I think of the Vive anymore. Like, the new Vive doesn't look like it's really worth the price tag. The new Vive, HTC Vive. I think for our next VR set, we might be going with the Oculus this time. We went with the original HTC Vive back a few years ago. And it worked for a long time, but we had issues with it. And it being one of the first big VR headsets, one of the big ones, you know, it was definitely not going to be perfect, and it worked for what it was meant to do, and it was always fun. It never stopped on us until very recently. I think it went out back in May, and we've just been debating on whether it's even worth getting another VR headset. But I think within the next month or so, we might be, so that could be fun. If we don't, then we don't, but, you know, it's just something that has been thrown around because I know that I enjoy VR, and I know a lot of other people do, too, so tell me in the comments below, actually, what do you guys think of the Vive versus Oculus? I'd like to know your guys' opinions, but keep it civil if you can. Also, there's PlayStation VR, which I've never actually tried. That's like the one VR. I've never tried PlayStation VR. I've heard good things, though. Like, from the people I know who have it, which is like 1 or 2 people. I've heard really good things about the PlayStation VR, and I know it has its bugs, but any VR system, at least for the next 5 years or so, will probably have its bugs. And I could just see in like the next decade or so, VR being completely just like the only way you play video games, which would be like, you can do so much in VR that it's absolutely insane. There's this game called VR Chat, which has these crazy levels. There's these like rock climbing VR games. There's all kinds of strange and fun and weird and really cool VR games. Like there was this one VR game that I played one time that was just like you fly around a city, and that was the whole thing, but it felt so real. It was one of the first VR games I ever played, and as someone with a really bad fear of heights, it was not the best VR game to be thrown into, but like, yeah, it was a lot of fun after you get used to it. And that's my rant about VR, I guess. Moving along. So yeah, VR is cool, but it's also expensive. That's what I have to say. And is most VR headsets worth the price tag? I'd actually say so. Like, it's such advanced technology to a point to where right now it's probably not like a looking back a few years like, oh wow, the future kind of thing, but it's not bad. I'd say the Vive is a little overpriced, and I'd say, I don't know, the Oculus Quest seems pretty decent for its price tag. But I don't know. Honestly, I don't really want to talk about this for too much longer though, because I don't really know. This is not something I really look at, is the price differences in VR. Also, as of recording this Minecast Podcraft, nope, that's Blazers. Xbox just a day or two ago released the Xbox Series S reveal, which it looks good. It looks okay. It kind of looks like the Xbox One S flipped on its side and with a big black speaker in the front, but hey, you know, it's fine. It looks pretty good. Compared to the PS5, it looks pretty good. I don't like the look of the PS5. I think it looks like it wouldn't fit in with like most house designs. Like, it's just kind of ugly. Like, the PS5's ugly. The Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, for that matter, they're also smaller. They look smaller. I don't know. I haven't seen them in person, obviously. But, like, they look a little bit smaller than the PS5, which is always good. Like, you don't want your console to be as heavy as your PC, which is something that I've always thought about, is like, okay, once a console is bigger than my PC, then the consoles have gone past the point of what they're supposed to be. That's my opinion, at least. Like, consoles, they're supposed to be smaller than the PC. They're supposed to go, like, they're not supposed to be so big that you don't have room for them in your house, you know? And the PS5, I think it's a little outrageous. I don't think it's, like, if you look at the stats on it, I'm not a big computer guy, so, you know, calm down for a second. It's not as good as the Xbox, like, noticeably even not as good as the Xbox. And I know there's a lot of PlayStation people, and it's like, yeah, they might change it before release. The PS5 Pro might be better. I know, there's a lot of stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, maybe it is. And I'm very excited to see what the next generation of gaming is. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm very excited to see the next generation of gaming. Especially since, you know, I've had an Xbox 360, a PS4. You know, I've switched sides multiple times in, like, the whole Xbox versus PlayStation thing. It's like, Xbox has always been superior for me, but it's like, I have so much nostalgia for Xbox in a way that's like, it's crazy. Like, turning on the Xbox 360 is like a nostalgia blast for me. So, absolutely, you know, Xbox all the way, and I think I can actually justify this time. Compared to, like, Xbox One release, when it's like, noticeably the PS4 was better than the Xbox One. I think it was a few years ago, so I don't really remember. But yeah, and now the Xbox actually does look like it might be better than PlayStation this time, which, you know, is good and bad, because I want the PlayStation to be good. Like, obviously I don't want the PlayStation to be bad just because I want the Xbox to be good. That'd be crazy. But also, I do think that there is something to be said about the Xbox, and that is the release date, and that is November 10th, maybe? November something 2020. That is the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. I don't know if I'm going to get one release month. I'm not too worried about it. To be completely fair, I'm not too worried about getting one release month. Like, I probably might get one after Christmas. Not at Christmas, but after Christmas. That's probably, like, the best time that I'll probably get one, because, you know, I can find out if I even want one. You know, you don't want to get it release month and it be bad. So all the people out there who get consoles in release month, bad. Shame on you. I'm kidding. But yeah, for those of you who get consoles release month, they're the people who find out that, oh, this console's really bad. This console has this issue, and it doesn't let you do this, and it can only do this, and it has government spyware inside of it, you know, stuff like that. So, you gotta be weary about that kind of stuff. And I'm just kidding about the government spyware thing, by the way. Don't use that against me. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Is I think that the fact that the Xbox is coming out a little bit sooner than PlayStation might hurt PlayStation just a little bit. Not too much, but maybe a little bit. Or maybe it'll be good for PlayStation, because Xbox will be bad. I don't know. Obviously, they have a plan, PlayStation, for not releasing the release date or the price tag. Maybe they have released a price tag for PlayStation 5. I don't think they have. I've heard that it's going to be about $500, which is same price as Xbox Series X. I wouldn't call that too expensive for a gaming console, but I'd call that a little overpriced just for video games in general. No, yeah, definitely wasn't just talking about how VR was worth it. I just realized how, like, hypocritical that was. I do apologize. That was a little hypocritical, so I do apologize about that. Games are worth it. Video games are really good. They're good for you, maybe. I don't know. That might not be true. Don't use that against me. And so, yeah. The Minecast is going a little long, which I love when the Minecast goes long. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite thing when I have to upload a 30-minute Minecast, because we're getting closer and closer to that podcast 40 minutes. You know it's a podcast when it's 40 minutes to an hour long, you know? One day the Minecast will reach 1 hour. I don't think that'll be until I have a guest, though. Who wants to be my guest on the Minecast? We can talk for about an hour. Okay, I'm inviting anyone. That's not true. I'm not inviting anyone. But if there's any of the people that I do videos with that wants to do the Minecast with me, then I'm okay with you joining me. I sound like I really need a guest. I don't need one. I'm fine with talking about it. Podcraft Minecast crossover. Blazer, if you've made it 30 minutes into the video, if you are listening, Podcraft Minecast crossover. Just saying, leaving it on the table. Okay? Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Minecast. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Go into the description. There you can see the link to join the Discord server. And once you join the Discord server, you can actually leave questions to be in the next Minecast. You know, I'm going to try to do it once a week again. We're going back to actually doing it once a week. Hopefully, week 16. We're technically on week 19, I think, but it'll be the 16th Minecast. If we had actually stayed caught up instead of me being sick for a while, which I completely forgot to talk about. Should I talk about that? No, we'll save that. We'll actually save that for the next Minecast. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Minecast. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and go down, join the Discord, leave some questions, and hang out in the Discord if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now!